Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In last video we had some problem in our app. One is for mark for review button, and other is for initial question status problem. Okay, so we will take care of that in this video. Also we will try to finish this question activity. So let's start. So first problem for the initial question status. Okay, first question status. So it is not visited. We want the status to unanswered, to be visible as a red circle. Okay, so what we can do is go to the questions activity. Here go to this snap helper. Here go to the init. In init, after this, here we will set change the status of our question. So g question list dot set text dot get 0, because we are talking about the first question. So set status, and here we will pass unanswered. So we have set the status of the first question as unanswered. So now it will be visible as a red circle. Okay, so init, and after that we have set the adapter, so it will be visible as a red icon. Then after this we have second problem with the review image. We have to reset the review image when user change the question. Okay, so in set snap helper, not here, here in set snap helper, in this on scroll state change method, here this method will be called when we change the question, go to the next question or go to the previous question. Then what we need to do is we will check the question status. G question status question list dot get question id dot get status is equal to review. If it's a review, if the status of the question, it is the next question that the user going to redirect it to. Okay, so if the next question is next question is review, is in review status, then we will set the visibility of the image visible. Okay, so our image is mark image dot set visibility visible, and in else, if it's not review, its status is not review, then we will set the visibility to gone. Okay, now we should not get the mark image on the next question. Okay, it will be visible depending on the status of the question. Okay, so let's check this, run this app, start test. Then suppose if we check the question status from here now we have seen this first question, so its status is unanswered. We haven't visited these questions, so these are in gray color. So now it is showing correctly. Okay, if we go to the next question, then two reds and others are gray. Okay, so this is working fine. And also if we mark this question as review, so this second question is marked, and if we change the question, then the marked image will be gone, and if we go again to the previous question, then it will come. Okay, so marked image is visible only on the second question, okay, not any other question, okay. And also if we again click the mark for review in this activity, sorry, in this question, then the image is gone. Now it is not visible on any question, okay. So our change is working fine. Now let's continue out to our questions activity. Here we have one more thing. If we select any option, like this is question number 3rd, and we select any option, and if we clear the selection with this button, clear selection, so now no answer is selected, okay. If we check the status, so it is still showing our 3rd question as answered, okay. It should show it as unanswered because we have cleared the selection, okay. So this needs to be corrected also. So go to the questions activity and go to the clear selection. In set click listeners, we have clear selection on click listener. Here after changing this selected answer, we will also change the status of the question. gQuestionList.get question ID dot set status, and we will change the status as unanswered, okay. And after this, because we have cleared all the selections, so we have to also clear the mark image. Mark image or dot set visibility gone. So if we have a mark button, sorry, not mark button, if we have our status as a review and our mark image is visible, so on clicking on the clear selection button, we have to set its visibility also gone, okay, because now it will no longer be a review question, it is an unanswered question now, okay. So I guess that's it. Now we have covered all the buttons. Now come to the submit button. So where is submit button? This is our submit button. Do we have a set click listener on this? Okay, we don't have a click listener on this, so set the click listener. Go to this on the set click listeners. Here come to the last. After this, set click listener to the submit button, set on click listener, new on click listener, and here we'll call a function that is submit test. Okay, and now we have to define this function. So let's define this function here, okay, here only. Private void submit test. When user click on the submit button, we have to take confirmation from the user whether he really want to submit the test, or he has pressed the button mistakenly, okay. So we need to take the confirmation from the user before submitting the test. So we have to show a dialog to the user. So build a dialog, alert dialog dot builder, builder is equal to new alert dialog dot builder, and here context is question activity dot this. Now builder dot set cancelable true. User can cancel this dialog. If user cancel this dialog, then we will not submit the test, okay. And now we need to create a dialog layout, okay. So for this we need to create a layout. So go to the resources, app resources, in layout. Here right click on this and click on this layout resource file, and then name this layout. Let's name it dialog layout and click OK. Cannot create layout, file already exists. Okay, we already have a file with this name. Okay, means we already have a dialog. So let's check it. This is the dialog layout file. Okay, not this. Okay, name this something else. Name it alert dialog layout. Click OK. This is our layout file. Go to the text tab. Here in text tab, change this linear layout to constant layout. We don't need orientation in constant layout. Delete the orientation. Here instead of this, here we need a text view. Actually two text view, one for the title and other for the content. So text view title, text view is height, width is wrap content. Here in text layout, set its constraints. So its constraints are constraint left to the left of, or you can say start to the start of parent, then constraint right to the right of parent, then constraint top to the top of parent. So this is the text view, and set its title, set its text is let's say exit test, and then its style, text style is bold. Text size let's say 20 sp. It's a title. And the color of the text color black. So this is our title. Anything else? Give it some margin from the top, margin top, let's say 8 dp, and margin from left and right, margin left 16 dp, margin right 16 dp. Okay, we don't need left and right margins. And then I guess this is it. Give it an id is title. Then this text view, we need one more text view. So I guess copy this text view and paste it after this, and here change its id to content, and change the text also to, instead of exit text, we can ask, do you really want to exit test. You can ask this question to the user. And here margin left of right of are okay. Margin top, change this to margin top to bottom of this upper text view, that is title. So it is showing bottom of this title, and also we don't need bold in it, so delete bold. We don't need the bold. And then I guess this is okay. Okay, change the width to 0 dp, that is match constraint. And here also change the width, not height, width 0 dp, match constraint. Okay, we need left margins, so give it a margin left 16 dp. Also we can give margin right 16 dp, because if we want to we will reuse this layout in some other dialog, and the heading of title of that dialog may be large, so we need some margin from right side also. Okay, it's better to keep some margin. And also copy these margins left and right, and we need these margins in this also, in here in next. Here also we need this. And here this is the text size, change it to 16 sp, because it's not the heading, not the title. And rest I guess all okay. Change the top margin also to 16, or I guess 32 is fine, 32 dp. And then we need two buttons for yes and no. So we need a button, let's say with wrap content, height also wrap content. And here we need to set its constraints. So constraint left, to the left of parent, where is this, here, left, and then from the bottom, constraint to the bottom to the bottom of parent, or not bottom, constraint from top to the bottom of this second content, id is content, so it will be at the bottom of this content. Okay, and then we need to set some margin from the top, margin top 16, let's say, or 32, yeah, change it to 32 dp. And margin top, and then margin start or margin left, let's say 16 dp. And then we need a text of the button, text, let's say it's cancel, to cancel the dialog. And let's say it's background is we have some thing, round corner. Okay, round corner button, background is this. And then set its color, text color is white. Okay, and I guess this is okay. we have to change its height. It's to okay, change it to 32 dp. Okay, now it seems fine. So I guess we don't need anything in this button, so copy this button. We need another button, something like this. Okay, sorry. Copy and then paste this button, and also give it an id for to the previous button. Id is, let's say, cancel button, and this give it an id, let's say confirm button. Okay, and then change its text to yes, and also we don't need its left constraint, we need its constraint right, to the right of parent, so that it will be on the right side. And also we need to change its margin start to margin and or margin right to 32 dp. Okay, so I guess this button is also fine. And also we need a horizontal line after this title. Okay, that will be better. So add a view is with let's say wrap content, not wrap content, with 0 dp, and height sorry, height, let's say 1 dp. Close this view here and set its constraint start to the start of parent, constraint end to the end of parent, and then constraint from top, I guess, yeah, constraint top to the bottom of title. Okay, and now we have this bar, give it some margin also, margin top let's say 16 dp, and also margin start and end, margin start 64 dp, margin end 64 dp. Okay, so it will be some in the middle. Now because it's a divider, it's a horizontal bar, we need to give it a background also. Background, let's say list divider, list, sorry, not, it's not visible, so question mark android attribute attr, and here list divider, yeah, this is, and I guess this is okay. Now we have these two text views, and now okay, this is our horizontal bar, and we will set this below of this horizontal bar instead of this title. So this is our second content text view. Here we have set it to below of the title, instead we will set it to below of the horizontal bar. Okay, so we need to give an id to this divider, so give an id, let's say divider, and then come to the text view, second text view. Here instead of title we will set divider. Okay, now it seems okay. Okay, now come to the parent layout. Here we will set the background, let's say white, and then we need to give some padding also to it. Padding, let's say 16 dp, padding from all the side, and also we need to change its height to wrap content. Okay, and also we can give some margin to it. The margin, let's say 32 dp. Okay, now it seems somewhere in the center. Okay, I guess that's it. So this is the layout of our dialog. Now come to the questions activity. Here one second. Here come down to submit test. Here is our alert dialog. Here after this create a view, after this create a view small view is equal to get layout inflator dot inflate r dot id dot not id r dot layout dot the layout that we have created. Its name is alert dialog layout, and the next parameter is null. Okay, so this is our view is our dialog. Now we will set the buttons, set initialize its buttons. So we have two buttons. So first button is cancel is equal to, so let's say cancel button is equal to view dot find view by id r dot id dot cancel button. Okay, cancel button, and then the second button is confirm button, view dot find view by id r dot id dot confirm button. Okay, so these are the two buttons. Then what we can do, we have a builder. Now set its view, builder dot set view, and we'll pass the view in this. So this is our builder. Now we have to create our alert dialog with this builder. So alert dialog, name it alert dialog is equal to builder dot create. Okay, so this is our alert dialog. Now set on click listeners to buttons. So first is a cancel button, not cancel button dot set on click listener, new on click listener. So if user press the cancel button, what we want is we don't want to submit the test, then we will dismiss this dialog, alert dialog dot dismiss. We will close this dialog on click of the cancel button. Okay, so instead of this cancel, if user press the confirm button, set on click listener, new on click listener, then we have to submit the test. Okay, user gives his confirmation. Now we have to cancel the text. So before cancel we have to stop the timer. So where is timer? TV, not TV. We have our timer. Okay, go to the start timer. Okay, this is our timer, countdown timer. Keep it global, not there. So control C and then delete this. So we want this variable as a global variable, so go to the top here, paste this private countdown timer. Okay, now it is a global variable. We can access this in submit test function. Here on click of the confirmation button, first we will cancel the timer dot cancel. Then we will dismiss the dialog, alert dialog dot dismiss. Then we will redirect user to the next activity. So intent is equal to new intent. This is question activity dot this, and the new class is score activity. So do we have a score activity? Let's check in Java MTC. Okay, we don't have a score activity, so let's create another activity. So right click, new activity, empty activity, and name it score activity, or you can say result activity. Score is okay, fine. Click on finish. So we have this score activity. Now come back to the questions activity, and after this, if user submit this test, we will call score activity. So comma score activity dot class. Okay, and then we will start this activity, start intent. Okay, and also after starting this activity, we will close this question activity dot this dot finish. Okay, we will finish this activity. So this is the submit button, and we have to show this dialog. We have only created this alert dialog. We have to show this dialog. After this, we will show this alert dialog dot show. Okay, so alert dialog, I guess it's okay. Now what we have to submit the test once user click on the submit button, also when the timer finish. Okay, so go to the start timer. Here go to this on finish. When the timer finish, then we also have to go to the score activity. Okay, so here also we will go to the score activity. So intent, actually copy the code from top. Here, where is our dialog? This is our dialog. Here, copy these 4 lines, copy, and then on finish, here paste. Okay, we want the user to go to the score activity if timer finishes. Okay, so I guess that is okay. So let's run this app. Here, test number 1, start test. Then one thing we have corrected is, if user select any option, then it is showing this as a answered one, and if user click on this clear selection, then it should show this as a unanswered question. Okay, also if user mark this as a review, and if user clear this selection, then also it will be marked as unanswered, not the review one. Okay, so this is our first change, and now we will check submit button. So click on this submit button. So this is our dialog, exit test. do you want to exit test, cancel? If we press the cancel button, the test will be continue, and if we press the yes button, we will be redirected to the score activity. We don't have anything in the score activity, so it's blank. Okay, so again open the question activity. So we have implemented these buttons already. Okay, and this button also we have implemented, and this clear selection mark for review also. We have one more button, that is bookmark button. So we haven't completed this bookmark button yet. We will complete this functioning of this bookmark button when we will implement bookmark functionality of this app. Okay, so we'll leave this bookmark as of now, and apart from this bookmark, we have completed all the buttons. So our question activity is finished. Now from next video we will work on score activity. Okay, so that's it from this video, guys. If you like this video, please press the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you.